Yo guys, what's up? This is Extreme from Jam Squad, and today I have kind of a collab type thing. We're doing kind of like a threesome. We have
in McDonald's mind.
Yeah, we're at McDonald's because we're fat fucks. We have Jam Squatter Paul. Say hi,
Yo,
Paul.
what's up?
And we have Jam Squatter Buddha. Say hello, Buddha.
Hello.
We're gonna be doing this thing now. Have I told you guys what we're doing?
No, not at all.
Okay. So, if you guys ever heard of the YouTubers Underground Members X, I kind of look at them as kind of like a model, like a role model. And one of their favorite things that I like from them is, could this be meta? And Paul, you know what could this be meta is? Okay, could this be meta is basically where you take an archetype that doesn't have, that's not really good. You put 5 fantasy cards in it, and ask yourself if this would be meta. Now, I wanted to do. There was a couple decks that I think that I felt needed to be described, and I'm going to now be doing kind of like a challenge to both these guys. Both you, Paul, and you, Buddha, have to come up with a deck. Don't tell anybody. Come up with a deck that you think isn't good anymore. That me or Underground Members has not done. That means you have to watch Underground Members, Paul.
Great.
And then see if add 5 fantasy cards, see if it's meta. Now, what deck I'm going to be doing is a deck that I was just recently talking about, Wind-Ups. I don't think Wind-Ups, ever since Zen Meidi was banned, I don't think Wind-Ups have been able to see a lot of support. Back in the day, I used to use a Synchro Wind-Up deck, and I really liked it, and but I had to put cards in that didn't really work. So I made, instead of showing you guys actual pictures of cards on the screen, I actually made the cards. And 5 fantasy cards, 2 effect monsters, 1 synchro, 1 spell, and 1 trap. Without further ado, let's get started. For my first effect monster, it's Wind-Up Beetle. Now this card is a tuner, level 2, Earth type, insect tuner, and its effect is when this card is used as a synchro material, you may reduce this card's level by 1 or increase this card's level by 1, like Wind-Up Shark does. And it also has the effect of when a Wind-Up monster's level that you control is changed, you may destroy 1 card on the field. A lot of people know about how Wind-Ups can change their levels, so I kind of wanted to abuse that effect to see if the deck would be good. So whenever a Wind-Up monster's level is changed, destroy 1 card on the field. And it's a tuner, and it could be used as a level 1, 2, or 3 tuner for any synchro material.
That's broken though.
Yeah, it's called Could This Be Meta? Next is Wind-Up Fox. Wind-Up Fox has the same effect of being a level 2 fire type beast tuner. And its effect is that this card can also be, it's a level 2, but it can also be used as a level 1, 2, or 3 tuner. And its effect is whenever a Wind-Up monster's level that you control is changed, draw a card. So it gives it now these 2 cards. Yeah, those give you your draw power, and that card gives you your destruction. 2 things that the deck doesn't even have.
Destroy.
Now to go on with the synchro.
Oh, they're both level 2.
This is Wind-Up Dragon. It's a level 6 light type dragon synchro.
You want to go with synchros?
And I gave it the effect of this card. It's got 1500 attack and 2500 defense. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. All battle damage involving Wind-Up monsters is dealt to your opponent. And it also has so I give it kind of a Daigusto freeze effect. I felt like the one thing Wind-Ups needed.
Wants to make Wind-Ups tier 0.
I felt that the one thing Wind-Ups needed was a big beat stick monster. Zen Meidi was obviously the big monster of the deck, but after it got banned, it didn't see any play. Everyone thinks Zen Meidi or Tyrus is the good card, but really Tyrus can just pop 2 set cards. It really doesn't make a difference in the current meta now. This is a good beat stick, a good card that will stay in for the long run. But it also has the effect of when a Wind-Up monster's level that you control is changed, put a Wind-Up counter on this card. If this card leaves the field by battle or by card effect, remove 1 Wind-Up counter from the field instead. So when this card goes onto the field, expect it to stay until the end of the game.
Oh boy.
So yeah.
Also gets one.
Yeah, and it's a level 6, so you can easily go with it. You have Wind-Up Shark, you have Tiger. Not Tiger. You have Wind-Up Shark, and you have Wind-Up Rat. So if you even Wind-Up Rat, into a wind up beetle or a wind up fox, you automatically get this. Or if you wind up beetle or wind up fox into a shark, you automatically get this. So those are my monsters. For my spells, I run a field spell called Wind Up Castle. Do you guys like my pictures?
Yeah, it's fabulous.
And its effect is when a wind up monster's level that you control is changed, put a wind up counter on this card. You can remove any number of wind up counters from anywhere on the field to special summon a wind up monster from your deck or graveyard whose level is equal to the number of wind up counters you remove from the field. And then it also has the effect of if this card is sent to the graveyard with wind up counters on the field, distribute the remaining counters on this card anywhere on the field. So what this card does is basically when it's sent to the graveyard and you have a dragon on the field, you just put all the things to the dragon. So it basically, the counters don't get lost. And then there's also factory, so you know you can do a lot of things. Next is my last thing is a trap, and this card is basically I noticed like a lot of meta decks nowadays have this one specific trap that negates everything. Like what? Psyframes, Yosenjus, Satellar Knights. I'm just gonna go out and say 6 Sams. They have might not be meta, but it's still a card. So I came up with this card called Wind Up Barrier. And this card just has a simple effect.
Like Infernity Barrier?
Yeah, no. It's called Wind Up Barrier, not Infernity fucking Barrier. When a card effect is activated, if you control a wind up card on the field, negate the activation and destroy the card. So, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting these into a wind up deck. And I'm going to be trying them out soon. So what I want all of us to do, you guys to come up with a deck that you think hasn't had good play within. I already know you're picking vampires.
Because there's so much you can do with vampires.
Well, they just don't have a lot of support.
No,
so.
it's sad. It saddens me.
And I don't think underground members have done vampires yet, have they? What are you gonna do? You can't do Girgis. They already got good support.
They're getting new support.
Yeah, they are. So what are you gonna
And it's
pick?
gonna be good.
I'm picking Ghost Tricks. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm gonna be using windups, and I think my windups are probably. No, think of something. Come on now.
I'll think of it later.
Okay, and then we'll have you guys come up with the cards. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think this was pretty good? Yeah, everyone here, leave your. Do you guys think that this deck could be meta?
Could be.
Could be meta?
Could be. But it's not.
Because it's not real.
Exactly.
I think if these cards are out, do you
Konami
think
can make this happen? Come on.
Konami, you can make this happen? I will use the fuck out of this deck.
He will love you forever and ever.
I will. I mean, not that I already don't, but
We're already slaves to Konami.
yeah. But no, leave a comment if you guys think that this is specifically a good deck. If you think it could be meta, if you think it's too broken. I honestly don't think it is too broken.
No, I don't think it is.
I think that it's perfect. It's just what windups needed. They don't have draw power. They don't have destruction power. The only destruction card that they have is Zenmayo, and that's a Xyz card. I think I like the fact that I abused the level change. I like that. So I have to, and I already have a deck profile for this deck with these cards.
Nice.
So that dedication. So yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have these two fine gentlemen gonna be building their decks, and we're gonna be doing a round robin. We're gonna be building the decks, whether we have to take pieces of paper and put them underneath cards. We're gonna be building a deck out of them, and we're gonna be dueling. And also leave in your comment if after like you see the decks, the cards, see which one you think is gonna win. So yeah, this is Jam Squad Extreme. This is Paul and Buddha signing out. See you guys.
Peace.